What's going on, everybody? Kenny Bomb is in the building, and Ed Boon has officially let us know which fighter will be released first in this combat pack. So what I'm going to do today is give you my thoughts on each of these DLC fighters and tell you what order I would like to see them released in. But first, it seems like this combat pack is a bit of a wobbler. Some people hate it, some people love it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and let me know what order you would like to see these fighters released in. But don't forget to smash that subscribe button, because even though this is a variety channel, this will be your new favorite spot for everything Mortal Kombat. Shout out to F.A. Diggs. Let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
Alright, so for those of you who aren't fully tapped in, while speaking with Skybound, Ed Boon announced that the first DLC character would be released a few weeks after September 19th, which is this game's official release date. And that first DLC character to be released will be Omniman. Now, what do we think about Omniman in Mortal Kombat 1? For one, if you haven't seen Invincible, I definitely recommend you go check that out before Mortal Kombat 1 is released, because this character fits perfectly in the world of Mortal Kombat. From the way the show opens up, he's a Mortal Kombat character, period, to the way it closes, because he does his son pretty crazy. So I think Omniman is a great fit for Mortal Kombat, and for him to be released first, I'm not mad at it, because there's a new season of Invincible coming out. I think it's actually coming out pretty soon, so it's actually right on time. If a lot of people find that show and they see Omni-Man is in Mortal Kombat, that's the business of it all. It may drive them to purchase Mortal Kombat 1 where they wouldn't have purchased it previously. So I think that is a good lock-in for the first DLC character, if it wasn't going to be a Mortal Kombat character. Because now we get to the November release. And I actually think the November release should have been first. If not for all the business things, this is a character that should have actually been in the main game, because let's just blow it right here. He was in Mortal Kombat 4. That's when he made his debut. And he's been in almost every Mortal Kombat game after that. He was the star of Mortal Kombat 5 with Deadly Alliance. He was in Mortal Kombat 6 with Deception, beat the brakes off Shang Tsung. A lot of y'all think Shang Tsung can beat this man, but it's just simply not the case. We've already seen it happen. He was in Mortal Kombat, what was Mortal Kombat 7? Armageddon? Yes, he was in Mortal Kombat 7, absolutely. He did miss Mortal Kombat 8. But Mortal Kombat 8 was kind of a catastrophe, and from what I hear, he was supposed to be DLC there, but it never happened. But he did make his return to Mortal Kombat 9, but this is what's special about that. Mortal Kombat 9 really covered Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. This character wasn't in any of those games, but he still made it into Mortal Kombat 9 because I think he's a fixture in the Mortal Kombat universe. Made it into Mortal Kombat 10, got killed in Mortal Kombat 10, which was a crazy bad decision. Missed Mortal Kombat 11 completely. And now he's missing the base roster on Mortal Kombat 1. I think it's an injustice. Quan Chi should have been up here. Quan Chi should have been on the main roster, because I think he should be a big part in the story. Hopefully he's still a part of the story even though he's DLC, but you know what? We'll take him at number 2. We'll take the business decision and put him at number 2 for the November release, but Quan Chi should have been on the base roster. It's just insane to me that he wasn't. Now, I think we'll get a pattern here. I think we'll get a Mortal Kombat character released. I think we'll get an Outsider released. I think we'll get a Mortal Kombat character released, Outsider. So if that's the case, after we get Quan Chi, the character I want to see in this game next is John Cena. Now, y'all might say, no, that's not John Cena. That's the Peacemaker. This is John Cena. Hopefully we got some type of gear system in this game where we can swap up the outfits and stuff, because if that's the case, as soon as he's downloaded onto my console, I'm going into that gear menu or whatever, and I'm taking the helmet off. Because this is John Cena in Mortal Kombat. Y'all can't take that from us. Y'all can't take that from the wrestling fans. I wanted The Undertaker. I still want to see The Undertaker in a Mortal Kombat game. It'll probably never happen, but we got John Cena, so you know what? We'll take it. Hopefully, again, with that gear system, we can take all the Peacemaker stuff off. We can give him the jeans, we can give him the sneakers, and we can put those green wristbands on him. John Cena, let's get to that. So for the January release, beginning of the year, there's only one, well, no, there's not only one option. Yeah, there really is only one option here. Because we got to go back to a Mortal Kombat character. And I think for that Mortal Kombat character, we got to go with Takeda. Because I know I tell y'all all the time I'm not a fan of the combat kids, the boys in particular. I don't like the combat boys. But Cassie Cage and Jackie Briggs, you know, bring them back. But this is not the Takeda that we knew in Mortal Kombat X. Because if you look at his eyes, he's older. Now, in the reaction video, the first thing I saw was his hair. I thought it was like kind of grayish. But if you look at the eyes, I think that's what I was really drawn into. This is not the Takeda that we knew before. But I think, and I hope it's not the case, but what if they just took Hanzo Asashi and put him in this version or whatever, but they named him Takeda at the end of that DLC screen, so that's the only thing that kind of drives me away from that. But his mask does look like a scorpion mask. The eyes look very Hanzo-ish. So I don't know. I just hope they wouldn't just put him as DLC and not in the story. This character may be in the story somewhere, maybe somewhere we run into, but he has a minimal role. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Takeda. Still not a fan. I don't like his weapon thing. I think that was the big reason. So, yeah, I mean, put him in there in January, but there's a specific reason we want to see him in there in January, and we'll get to that. Next, we got Homelander. Now, y'all know what? I'm going to watch The Boys tonight. I'm going to start watching The Boys tonight. I haven't started watching it yet, but I will get to it before Mortal Kombat comes out because I want to make sure I'm familiar with all of these characters. I'm familiar with everybody except Homelander, so we'll get into that. And last but not least, we got this guy here. Now, this is the character that I wanted in this game, probably more than anybody else. I'd say maybe Quan Chi a little over Ermac, but Ermac had to, he definitely top 5. But this design, man, this design, it can be fixed very easy. And you know what? If they don't fix it, if they stand on it like, you know what, this is the design we chose, any pushback we get, we don't care, we're sticking with it. Then I can respect them for sticking with their guns. But when they laid out those concepts of all of the Ermac designs, there was a guy who pointed at this one and was like, oh yeah, that's the one. Whoever that guy is, I don't think y'all need to fire him. Don't fire the guy, but y'all definitely need to move him to a different department because this ain't it. This ain't it. All we really saw was Ermac getting killed in Mortal Kombat 11, but he looked great. He looked great in his death. Mortal Kombat 10, he looked great. Mortal Kombat 9, he looked great. I know some of y'all didn't like him, but you know what? I understand going away from the ninja mask because you do got a lot of characters with ninja masks. I mean, even in just this game. But I think the mummy wraps or whatever, the wraps they had around his face was perfect. I don't know if y'all liked it or not, but I prefer the wraps over the ninja mask because that makes him stand out on his own, where there are so many characters with a ninja mask. So I think they just need to go back in here and wrap his face up. You know, leave the eyes out, sure. Leave part of his mouth out, sure, just like he did before. But we got to get rid of those cheeks and everything, man, because it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. So we're going to put Ermac last on this list just so they can give him some time to think about it. If the design was better, he would definitely be up there. He would definitely be up there, but I think they need some time to work on this design, y'all, or at least think about it. They need some time to consider. We'll see. These are my hopes, these are my dreams, and this is the way I want to see these DLC characters roll out. Hop in the comment section and let me know if you guys agree with me, let me know what I'm wrong about, and let me know how you want to see these characters be released. Also, I'm going to be coming back and letting y'all know what characters I want to see released in Kombat Pack 2, so I need y'all to do the same thing. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button, because again, this will be your new favorite spot for everything Mortal Kombat. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.